Here we are again. Aren't you guys getting tired of this, huh? But we're in my kitchen again, and we're cooking something again. I just got through watching The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny! Great movie. But now I'm ready to cook, I'm ready to eat, okay? So, what are we making today? That's a good question. Classic Italian dish. Spaghetti and clam sauce. White clam sauce. Very easy, simple, basic dish, but it's delicious, full of flavor. And the ingredients, of course, we have our clams. These are cherry stones, which I bought earlier today. And I believe it was John's Fish Market, right, hon?
Yes.
All right, so I got about 2.5 dozen cherry stones here. You have your little necks, your cherry stones, and your chowder clams. The little necks are very small. These are your cherry stones, which are a bit bigger, and then you have your chowder clams, which are huge, and those are great for making chowder, chopping up and putting in stews and soups. Okay, and then the other ingredients, of course, garlic, lots of olive oil, some extra clam juice, white wine. White wine, you want to use a good dry white, like a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio. Okay, so let's get started. I got some garlic peeled over here. First thing we're going to do, as you can see, I have quite a few cloves of garlic here. But with clam sauce, white clam sauce, you want to have a lot of garlic. Because basically it's the garlic fried in the oil and the brininess of the clams and the clam juice. That's what makes it so special. And you want to chop these up. That's nice. Okay, let's put that. Now we're going to heat some olive oil. As you can see, I got a pretty big pot here. I like to just fill the bottom of the pot with olive oil. Okay, so as you see, I got my olive oil, my extra virgin olive oil in the bottom of the pot. Again, this is a very simple recipe, but the thing about cooking is you want to be in control. You want to make sure you control the heat. You don't want to burn anything. You don't want to burn the garlic. You don't want to overheat the oil. As soon as you see it start to smoke slightly, it should be hot enough. It's definitely hot enough to start cooking. But that's the thing, when it comes to cooking, you just want to be in control. Don't burn anything. Control the heat. Don't just turn on the heat, turn it on high and just let it start smoking and you're throwing your garlic. The next thing you know, because then the garlic will just get bitter and... Okay, so the oil's heating up now. Okay, so now we're adding our garlic. Now, as you can see, I chopped the garlic pretty fine. So when you chop it like this, I find when you do this, as opposed to just cutting it up into little chunks, when you do it like this, it seems to release a lot more garlic flavor into the oil. But you also got to be careful because it will burn a lot quicker. So there's your garlic in the oil. Maybe a little pinch of red chili peppers. Give it a little spice. Not too much. This stuff gets pretty hot. Again, as soon as you start to smell the garlic, and the garlic becomes fragrant, that's usually enough. Okay, like I said, I have some bottled clam juice here, just so we have enough liquid. Because, you like that. That liquid is great for sopping up with bread. And like I said, we have some Pinot Grigio, sorry. And also the clams, as the clams steam in there and start to open up, they're going to release a lot of their own clam juice, and you'll get all that extra in there. All right, so this is really starting to get fragrant right now. Okay, so now I'm going to add my clam juice. And I'm going to add my wine. Now I'm going to add about maybe, what the hell, 2 cups of wine. right. Nice. Bring that to a boil. Okay. A little black pepper. Bay leaves. And throw a few of them in. And a little bit of oregano. All right. Done. Just a little bit of salt. Okay. Now we're going to add the clams. Okay. Now, let that come back to a boil. Another thing I like to do is butter. That's right. Unsalted butter. Add some of that in there. No, actually, I'll do that at the end. After the clams have opened up, I'll remove the clams and then I'll whisk in some butter. Gives it a real nice richness. So like I said, let this come back to a boil and then lower it, cover it, and let the clams steam open and cook. Again, we're going to finish it in the end with whisking some butter and some fresh parsley. And let those clams steam open. After a while, when all the clams have opened, if there's one or two that haven't opened, probably means it's dead, so I'll discard them. I'll try and force those babies open and eat them because you might end up with God knows what, botulism or some other. Discard any unopened clams. And this is coming back up to a boil. Once it starts to really boil, then you can lower the flame and let it simmer. And just wait for the clams to open. Then I'll cook my spaghetti. To the table. And that's it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. They're popping open. They're popping open. Look at that baby right there, huh? Look at that. Ooh, that is a plump clam. What's that? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're popping. They are popping. I see there's still a few that haven't opened, but just give them time, you know. Sometimes there are a few that are a little difficult. Just let them cook. Eventually they'll all pop open. Right over here I have my salted water for the pasta, which we're going to put in a few minutes. Pasta. Pull out the ones that have opened. You can see, like I said, most of them have opened. Now, like I said, I'm going to finish it with some butter and some parsley. Put a few tablespoons of butter. Throwing in my parsley. Let's finish it in the sauce. pasta will absorb all that flavor, absorb some of the sauce. You want to make it al dente, because you want to have a little bite to the pasta. So it should be like the outside of the pasta should be soft with a little bite on the inside. You don't want mushy noodles. And there you have it. Spaghetti and clams. Let's see!